Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video here on the Black Cherub YouTube channel. I'm Cherub, and today we're doing another pick a card reading. So I'm not even gonna pretend like this is something that I'm gonna get right back into right away, you guys. It's been a long break, it's been a long time, but for the better and for a reason. Just haven't really felt as much energy to put into our readings on YouTube lately, but I'm trying to get back into it, trying to build the habit back up. So just be patient with me, and hopefully we'll get to a point where I can shoot out a video like this, okay? Just be patient with me. So for today's reading, we're going to be doing what's coming next for you in romance, what's coming next for you in love, or what's coming next for you in your situation, okay? So today we have three groups. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. All right, so pick whichever one best resonates with you, and I will see you in your reading. Bye, guys. Hello to you if you chose pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. So today, again, we're going to be figuring out what is coming next for you in love. So this is not necessarily geared towards my singles. It's actually geared more towards my people who are in a connection, in a situationship. It doesn't matter if you guys are like officially together or not. It's for you guys, okay? So first thing I'm seeing is that some of you are actually dealing with a twin flame relationship, or you're just dealing with like a very intense kind of soul tie to another person. This person seems like they're dealing with getting over F-boy, F-girl-esque type of energies. They seem like that's what they're healing from, or that's what they have to grow up from. Your person is not very commitmental. They're not someone who is quick to settle down, okay? They like to do what they want to do. They like to have their freedom. And so it's kind of alarming to them and kind of frustrating to feel like, you know, they're so connected to you and they're so drawn to you when that's not really what they're trying to do. They're not really trying to settle down. So they don't understand why they keep wanting to come back to you, okay? So your person is in this energy where they feel like, you know, I like you, I want to be around you, I want to get to know you more. At the same time, I still want to live the life that I want to live. I still want to be in my single energy, my single sexy energy. I still want to do my own thing. That's the kind of energy they're fighting right now. But the thing that's happening is that them doing this is actually causing them to doubt their own intuition, to doubt their own spirit, to doubt what's obvious to them, doubt what's being told to them directly from spirit. So they're seeing signs and synchronicities too. They're seeing messages too, and they're just choosing to ignore it. They're choosing to ignore the way that they feel in favor of living the life that they want to live, even though it's not giving them as much satisfaction as it once did. Okay, and because your person, and again, this is what's coming next in love. So sorry if I'm talking in like a present tense. This is something you're either starting to experience right now, or something that you're going to experience with your person in the future. So sorry if my if the way that I'm saying it gets a little confusing, but yeah, Jesus. Because your person is denying that part, because your person is denying this connection, denying what it means to them, you guys are in this position where you're going to be kind of stuck, where you're not going to be progressing in the way that you should. Because again, I just said it on my Instagram reading today, actually. This Knight of Pentacles has his goal in mind. He knows what he wants, and that's what he's going for. It doesn't matter how long it takes to get there. He's going to get it. But in reverse, it's like your person isn't even sure of the goal. Your person's not sure of the destination, and so they can't move forward. They can't keep going. They don't want to, okay? They don't have that dedication. Their ego is not dedicated to the goal. Their consciousness is not dedicated to the goal. Subconsciously, they're interested. Subconsciously, they know that this is special, but you know, their ego is telling them, nah, no. And so that's putting them in kind of like this conflict with themselves spiritually. That's putting them, like I said, at a conflict with their life as a whole, you know, because they've lived their lives for one way for so long. And you know, that like, it's a hard habit to break. It's hard to go from basically being a hoe, no judgment. If you want to be a hoe, be a hoe. But it's hard to go from doing what you want, being liberated, having your freedom, to being committed to this one person all of a sudden, and not talking with anybody else, not disrespecting your person, It's hard to do that. And not to mention, if you actually do make that jump, if you actually do successfully jump over from single to in a relationship, with the kind of life that your person has lived up to this point, everybody's not going to catch on to this change right away. So not only do they have that inner conflict, but they have that external conflict coming as well. Like people coming and trying to drag them back into old ways. People trying to convince them that the way that they've always been is the way that they should be when it's time for them to grow. So your person is going through that right now. Definitely lacking some confidence, lacking that belief in themselves that they can actually do this, lacking that belief that they can be in a real relationship, okay? But they do care for you, they do like you, and again, they do feel attracted to you, they do feel drawn to you in a way that is more than just sexual, in a way that is more than just physical, okay? And yeah, I think that's all I got for you. Let me pull, what do I want to do? Yeah, let me pull one more card for you and see if that's all I got for you guys, pile one. Anything else for pile one, Spirit? Okay. So, So I'm seeing the fruits of your labor, like the effort that you've been putting in, the work that you've been putting in. It is going to give back to you. You're going to be able to see some kind of change, or some kind of progress. But at the same time, I'm seeing disappointment. I'm seeing failure. I'm seeing sadness and discontentment. So I think this is just more evidence to me, or more confirmation to me that your person, or you, because, you know, the energies could be reversed, is that regardless of the work that you put in, your person is still going to want to be in that runner energy. And so your goal at that point is just to not chase them. Don't chase them. Let them know that you're there for them, but do not chase. And even still, some people need to know that some people don't even need to know that you're there for them. They may be able to feel it, but sometimes they take advantage of the fact that they have your love and that they have your energy. So for those of you who are in a twin flame connection, or in like a very serious or intense soul tie, just make sure to keep your own energy up. Make sure that you are remembering your self-love and your self-worth in this situation, because that runner chaser energy cycle is it's hard to get out of, especially the more that you grow to love and care for the person. Okay, so that is all I have for you, pile one. This reading actually is available in my shop if you'd be interested in checking it out. I also have a Patreon that you guys can subscribe to, where I give out monthly readings, where I give personal readings, bonus content. Just, you guys, just check it out. It's a lot, but hopefully I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching this video, and yeah, I will talk to you next time. Bye. Hello to everyone. If you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. Welcome to it. So you guys, again, this video is going to be about what is coming next for you in love. Well, what's coming next in love in general. This isn't really geared towards my single people. This is actually more for my people who are in connections, partnerships, people who have crushes, just somebody who's in a connection, pretty much. Okay. So if you are single and you still want to watch it, please do. Please enjoy. And yeah, take what resonates, leave what doesn't behind. So for you guys, what's coming next in love? And again, this is future tense. It's what's coming, or it's you're going to be able to see evidence of it already, or it's coming in the future. Yeah. Okay. So what's coming for you guys? So I'm seeing that there's some kind of not a breakdown in communication, but there's some kind of I want to say false communication, or a lack of communication, period. Like as far as your person is concerned, or this could be reversed energy, but as far as your person is concerned, they are single, they are not in a relationship, and they are not making the effort necessary to define that. Now the reason being is because they have their own issues that stem from their own inner child wounds, is what I'm seeing. They have things that they're not really ready to face within themselves. They have problems and trauma and karma that they're not ready to face, and being with you forces them to face that for some reason. Now I could look into it. I could be nosy for you guys. Let's see why they feel that way. Let's see what's going on. Actually, let's get one for the Ace of Swords first. Where's the Ace of Swords here, Spirit? Yeah, they're not trying to face, you got the Judgment card, but they're not trying to face that their inner self. They're not trying to face their trauma. They're not trying to face their hardship. And Judgment came out for the last group as well. For that group, I felt like there were a lot of twin flames, karmic partners. Yeah, a little bit less karmic partners, but definitely intense soul connections is the point, is what I was feeling for that group. So if anybody feels drawn to go watch pile number 1, then go ahead and watch it. For this group, your person definitely does not want to talk about it. They don't want to face that that revelation that they're feeling. Okay, they feel like it's their responsibility to heal themselves. They feel like they do not need to be triggered into healing, which obviously isn't true, because otherwise they wouldn't have been triggered. But that's how they're feeling. They don't want They don't want you causing their healing. They don't want you causing them to go through that pain and to face that pain. They want to do it on their time and when they're ready. However, what your person doesn't realize is that they are ready. That's why they were triggered in the first place. That's why you guys came into each other's lives, because y'all were ready to grow. And that's what they're not recognizing. That's what they're not seeing in themselves. Despite the fact that they're saying, I'm single and I don't want to be with this person, I don't want to deal with this person, da 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 da, your person is actually, they're very interested in you romantically. They're very, very much attracted to you, very emotionally drawn to you, okay? Something about you fulfills them and they can't get over it. They think about you constantly, think about you frequently. For this particular pile, your person may think about you a lot at nighttime as well. I feel like it would be honestly, I feel like they would think about you in the midst of tears, you know, like, I don't even know how it would happen. I can't even explain the thought process. It's like they'll just be going over their day and it's all good. And they think about you or they think about your face. And then all of a sudden they're just crying and they're thinking about what it would mean to be with you and how they would have to change and da 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 da. And it's just a lot. It takes a toll on them. Okay. But despite all that, they are still very emotionally drawn to you. They just don't want to admit that. I feel like your person is usually rather strong. They're usually somebody who can pull it together. And, you know, by the end of the night, when they have to go into their day, they do pull it together. And they're very good at hiding it. They're very, how do I want to say this? They're not, it's not like they cut off their emotions. They just know that there's a time and a place to break down. So they're very in control of their emotions for some of them. Why is the King of Pentacles here, Spirit? Oh, okay, got it. Y'all didn't want to think about it. Let me get a different card. Why is the King of Pentacles here, Spirit? I hate when I ask a question and they'll throw the card out before I even get a chance to talk about it. Like, can y'all think about it? Yeah, your person is definitely in that energy of they can handle everything by themselves. They don't need another person. They don't need a partner to get them where they need to be. However, I feel like at the same time, they view you as a spouse. They view you as a wife. They view you as a partner, somebody who they potentially, you know, could have something even greater with. It's like you guys complete each other in a way. Your person has been satisfied with what they have for so long that they haven't really felt the need to change, or they haven't really felt the need to connect with another person. Then here you come with like your with your own kingdom and your own abundance and your own happiness and grace, and they're just like, this person would be perfect for me. But in order to get to them, in order to have them, I have to heal this, this, and this, you know? And I am saying that that you guys are going to have the opportunity to create something. You're going to have the opportunity to build something together with this fertility card. So that's all about creativity. And it's not just about pregnancy, even though I am seeing some family energy here. It's not just about pregnancy. It's about creating something in general. It's about bringing something to fruition, bringing something into this material plane that you can take care of and build and grow together. Okay. But in order to do that, it's going to take a lot of your person deciding to heal, your person deciding on which direction they want to go and what's the most important to them right now. Okay. So your person has some decisions to make, or you're both going to have some decisions to make, you know? So anything else I have for pile number 2, Spirit? Anything else for pile number 2? Ooh, okay. With this Queen of Wands here, I'm seeing, don't be afraid to go off on your own path. Don't be afraid to do what's right for you. I know that you care about this person. I know that you're in love with them, and that's like that's your man, that's your woman, that's whoever to you. But make sure that you're focusing on yourself. Make sure that you're putting yourself first, your own well-being first. Just because if they're not willing to commit to you 100% and you guys are not in an official partnership where you agree to be a team and to take this life on together, then you are your own priority, okay? And you have to make sure that you're good first. Anything else? I think things are gonna get harder before they get better. Let me get one more. Things are gonna get hard before they get better for you guys. Just because there's that healing that needs to take place, and that's not necessarily gonna be a fun time. I am not taking all the. Yes, I am. I think at some point y'all are going to realize that it's better for you to work as a team than it is for you to work separately. And I think you might go through a point in time where you guys are separated if you're not going through that already. But you guys are going to come back together very quickly. or relatively quickly, okay? So that is all I have for you, pile number 2. This is a reading that is available in my shop. So if you're interested in a more personal, in-depth version of this reading, please go ahead and head over there. The link is going to be in the description. I also have a Patreon account where you guys can get access to personal readings, monthly zodiac readings, a lot of different things if you want to check that out. And as always, my Instagram, where I post daily pick a card videos and readings. So those are all my links. You guys can check that out whenever you want. I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye, pile 2. Hello, hello. If you chose pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So again, you guys, we're going to be figuring out what is coming next for you in love. This reading is not really geared towards my singles. It's more for my people who are in a connection, who are, whether you have a crush on someone, soulmate connection, twin flame, whatever it is that you would define your relationship as. This is more for those people in partnerships, okay? So what do I have for you guys, pile 3? So there is definitely somebody who isn't being 100% honest in this situation. And it's not even like they're not being honest about their feelings. It's like a manipulative kind of, it's like a manipulative thing. It's like somebody is hiding something from you intentionally, and they're doing it knowing that, you are going to get hurt by this. They're knowing that this isn't good for you and that it isn't healthy for you, and they're doing it anyway. So it's very manipulative, not healthy in like the slightest way at all. There is some of you guys are experiencing like some runner chaser energy, and the reason that the person is running from you and they're never staying or sticking around is because they enjoy the energy that you give them. They enjoy the attention and the love and the affection that you shower onto them, without them having to put in any effort or doing anything to actually deserve it. So that's manipulative. That's taking advantage of your heart. That's taking advantage of your feelings. So some of you guys are experiencing that. Some of you guys are in a relationship where they do like you and they do enjoy being around you, but not enough to where that they want to stay with you. They just enjoy what you guys have. And I feel like for a lot of y'all, your person knows how you feel about them. Your person is aware of your intentions. They're aware of your heart, and they don't care. They're just in this very self-serving kind of energy, selfish energy, okay? They're not really concerned about what their actions are going to do to you in the long run. And it's either because they just literally do not care, or because they're purposely not making an effort to think about it, okay? So it's a very big injustice to you. It's not fair to you, because this person is not emotionally available, and they're aware of that. They know that they don't want anything. They know that they don't want like a real connection. They know they don't really want anything from you, and yet they're still doing this. But I feel like they tell you things that make you feel like there's a possibility. They tell you things that make you want to keep coming to them. Like they'll be like, "Oh, I love you. Oh, I love the way that we connect with you. I've never met somebody like you. I've never had conversations like this." Da 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 da. A bunch of BS that they'll tell you just to keep you coming to them. Just toxic, just energy vampires all up in here. So your person needs to tell you the truth, or you need to know the truth, because the truth of the matter is that you guys, this is not a good relationship for you. You and your person are not on good terms. This is not the foundation of a relationship. The history you two are making together and doing all of this is not something that you're going to be able to build something sturdy on. Okay, like this is some BS to you. Some serious BS. And again, I am talking, this is a what's going to happen next type of reading. So forgive me for talking in like present tense, but either you are going to see evidence of this stuff happening right now, or this is something that's going to happen in the near future. Okay. So I'm sorry if my, the way I'm saying it is a little confusing. But yours just so point blank. Do we have anything else for them, Spirit, for pile number 3? Have anything else for them? Not that many. Not that many. Can I have one at a time, please? Thank you. Oh, we got a Tower. So dark moments, but all for a purpose. It's all for your growth. It's all for your, it's all for your growth. It's for the sake of the journey. Or what did, there's a rapper, I think his name is Joey Badass, but he was like, it's all for the sake of the ascension. And I like that quote. But what am I seeing? What else am I seeing for you guys? I am not taking that many. I'm just not. Can I have one at a time, please, Spirit? One at a time. Thank you. Okay, so you are most definitely going to have to leave this person behind. Y'all are going to have to break the cycle at some point. Y'all got to break the cycle. That's up to you. Okay, and you're not alone when you do this. Spirit is going to be right behind you. They're going to be helping you. But you have to decide for yourself. You have to like look at the realities of the situation and decide for yourself what it is that you want. I feel like there's a bunch of different outcomes that could happen from this, or the way that you see it is that there's a bunch of different outcomes, that you have a bunch of different choices here. And you're not entirely sure which one to pick. Just because it's easier to stick to this, but there's a bunch of different choices and a bunch of different options that you have that you're not fully acknowledging. And I feel like once you make a decision, that's all you have to do. You just have to decide that you want something different. You just have to decide that you don't want to do this anymore. And from that point on, it's like, leave it up to spirit. You don't have to do anything else besides make a decision on what you're going to do. Does that make sense? I hope so. Why y'all don't listen to me? I just said what I said. Okay, you know what? Forget it. We're just going to take it since they are so determined to give me the whole deck today. So I'm seeing you guys are going to need some introspection. You're going to need to decide for yourselves what an ideal relationship actually looks like. Remind yourself what you're worth. Remind yourself what it is that you deserve. And again, you guys, point blank, you deserve all the love that you're willing to give to another person. That's what you deserve. That and more, okay? So you have to look back within yourself and check and make sure, am I being fulfilled right now? Am I being given to right now? Is this better for me or is it worse for me? You have to decide that, figure that out for yourself, okay? That's what's going to help you make that decision. I feel like there's somebody better waiting for you guys. Somebody who actually is mature. Somebody who's going to be upfront with you about their feelings. Somebody who's going to tell you their truth right away from the moment that you meet them. They're not going to play games with you just because they like your energy and they like having you around. And I feel like the sooner you make the decision and that you remind yourself that you're worthy of more than what you're getting right now, the sooner that you can meet this person. And I do feel like, even though I'm saying it like it's going to happen like this, it's not going to happen that quick. I feel like for some of you guys, it's going to take a minute to get your mind right from this relationship. For some of you guys, for others, it's going to be like a light bulb moment and you're going to be like, what am I doing? I feel like some of you really did just get caught up in being in love with a particular person and allowing them to do this to you. Some of y'all really just got caught up and it wasn't on purpose or anything. It's not because you're not experienced or wise. It just happened, you know, and that's okay. You don't have to feel ashamed of that or bad about anything. Just know that you have the power to break the cycle whenever you want to, okay? So I think that's all I have for you guys, pile number 3. If you're interested in a more in-depth and personal reading, this this spread is available on my shop. So if you want to head over down there, the link is going to be in the description. I also have a Patreon account where I do monthly videos, personal videos, monthly zodiac readings if you're interested in that. And as always, I have my daily pick-a cards on Instagram, okay? So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I will talk to you next time. Bye.